everybody! Welcome to a new gameplay! So, as you know, the last video I posted was because I reached about 200 subscribers on one of my channels and I was so hyped. So today, I actually have been watching Phoenix Wright and I just got addicted to it in 2 seconds flat. I also have been watching their anime and I was like, oh my god, I was so hyped for this. So I played a little bit of it already, and I was gonna do my second chapter, but I'm saving that. I have to restart the game now because of that. It won't let me back on. So time to do this. So the first. Oh wow, I don't have to. That's good. Okay, so the first episode is the first turnabout, and we're gonna start. Oh my god. Dang it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh my god. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay, so that was our murder right here. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. And here we go, off to our first case or storyline. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I gotta say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. For those who don't know what he's talking about at this point, in the anime will explain to you why he means this. So I'm gonna tell you anyway. In the past, in his early days in school, he stole something and everyone accused him for something that he didn't do because they think he stole something. The defendant's name is obviously Larry. I just spoiled that, I'm sorry. Larry, his best friend, stuck up for him and made him not guilty. So that's why Phoenix grew up later and became a lawyer. He was one of the reasons I became an attorney. Attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much because of that case. It's over. My life, everything is all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, it sounds like he wants to die. Nota. Yeah. Meet Larry Butts, the best last name in the freaking universe. Nick. Yeah, that's his first name. Well, actually, it's his nickname. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. I find this guy crazy. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Why? Who did this? I'm reading so badly right now. Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Really weird, huh? This is what happens when you're accused of murder. It gets out. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. It actually is. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky stopped dating her. Larry Butts. My friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. Oh my God, I'm sorry. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. And that luck was shown today. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. You gotta see, guys, this game is actually freaking awesome. August 3rd to 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. This is where we have the fun, guys. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, sir, Your Honor. I'm sorry, did I just say sir? What? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to sustain your reading this. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few questions. Answer them clearly and cohesively. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. So please state the name of the defiant. We already met him, which is Larry Butts. The defiant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. You know about that. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. The next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Yeah, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. Nope. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Thanks. Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. Just a fuck. Oh, forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record, which is, like, right there. I'm going to show you guys. Just check the court record button. Check it at any time, okay? My reading is so bad today. What am I doing? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim in this case? Alright, so we're just going to go to the court record, and we're going to go here to Cindy's autopsy report. So that obviously gives you the clue. And her name is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Boom. Now tell me, what's the cause of the death? She died because she was, well, we don't even need to look at the report because we saw it in the intro cutscene, and you can see it was with an object, so hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. See? You don't even need to read it. It's right there in the cutscene. You answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. There we go. So, any evidence presented will be our evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only annotation you have in court. Test the court record button to check the court record frequently. Alright, here it comes. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call his first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Bunstand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that may help you in your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't do anything, say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Okay. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were getting together. We were Romeo and Juliet and Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Sorry, I had to slow down there. Didn't they all die? Yep. I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. If you watch the anime, it's New York instead of Paris. I don't know why I'm telling you guys because it makes no difference. Alright, so we got the passport as evidence. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but didn't have a large income, and it appeared she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle, which is sweet. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has no way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Okay, we gotta stop him from answering. I'm not choosing no wrong answers because I don't want to screw up this. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating. That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh my god, but you're like, I don't know. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. I don't even think that tell the truth, but okay. Yeah, I was there, I went. Good job. Because I bet if you pick the wrong answer, it will immediately stop the case. Order. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her. Oh my god, we got an objection here. Your Honor, the defendant's lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Sorry if my voice keeps altering. It's just weird. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is the fun part of the game. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was some papers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Schwartz. Okay, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. To the stand. Meet that murderer. Mr. Swat, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is that correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Swat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get fun. I love this part of the whole case. You gotta pay attention now. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in the hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, so I bet anybody can guess what the lie was in this testimony. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I thought he did. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you can. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't the phones supposed to work during the blackout? Well, it depends. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Swat used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursuit. And now we got that to our evidence. Blackout record added to the court record. Too many records. Now, Mr. White. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. Yes, it is. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that means the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove that? Sorry, I clicked that too fast. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Yeah. First, find the contradictions between the court's record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Oh my gosh. I wish in the anime he actually did that. Present it in their face, just rub the evidence in the victim's face. That would have been hilarious. Okay. So now we get it. Alright guys. This is it. Time for the cross-examination. Let's begin. I was going door-to-door selling subscriptions and when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment, I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her there, lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quilled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Let's check that. Oh wait, wrong evidence. It was this one. Time of death between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Let's present that. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy reports the time of death at sometime after 4. There was no way to body to be found at 1 p.m. How did you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh, we got him! Oh, that. Yep. What do you have against this? The retrieval, the witness merely forgot the time. Nope. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Swat, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, boy. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. I had to say in the evil voice. See through one and their whole story falls apart. That's the most important thing about the game, guys. Wait, I remember now. Why would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, we got a new testimony. The time of discovery. Let's begin. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You just claimed another lie, and I can just prove it to you. I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. You don't even see the lie. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Bro, you even said it yourself. Oh my gosh. Alright? You heard the time. There was a voice saying on the time. Blah, blah, blah. According to the television, you must present the blackout record. Boom. Hold it right there. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. Yeah, I found him out again. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Yeah. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Swan? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Swan? The court would prefer the accurate testimony from the beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Yeah. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock finding the body. Very well, Mr. Swan. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Alright, I think this is probably our last testimony of this case. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. And that must have been what I saw. I can totally guess the lie. I know the lie in this one. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. I know the lie in this one too. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. So once again, this is probably a final cross-examination, probably. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Or did he, huh? Wasn't the murder weapon the statue? Wasn't it the statue? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You and your objections, you and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? I'm a lawyer. It's my job. Just answer the question, Mr. Swat. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, here, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Oh, wow. The neck is the switch, and you just have to tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Gosh dang it. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? Heck yeah, I do. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness testimony. The only way he could have known the only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he walked into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I was in there. I do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Convincing, isn't it? Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Swat, the sound must have left quite an expression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Okay, well, you got to eject this. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjure. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. He's trying to keep his sanity in. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. Are you hurt? No, I mean, saw. Oh my God! He's past his head. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I just broke down. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he He's your bird. Give him death. Okay, I'm done. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just burst out laughing. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The case is writing on this. Better think through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Swat heard was definitely this clock. In fact, it's clear to just simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, right here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen carefully. Beep! I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What's your conclusion, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the courtesy that what Mr. Swat heard and the actual time of the death. So, Mr. Swat, try talking your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Dun dun dun. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Dang it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems like you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Uh-oh. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately... Oh no! Please don't tell me! This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Swat. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. I think we're doomed. Not so fast, Mr. Swat. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Listen now, right? Don't throw this one. Don't away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Or can you? Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste your time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? I like she says right twice. Can you think of the reason as to why the clock was 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence to prove that why the clock was slow. We present the passport. The victim had just returned from home and aboard the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and here is 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Then the victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Swat? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh God. Oh my God! The evidence was too much for him! He actually died! Oh my God! Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he He was arrested and was taken away, Your Honor. I thought he just died in front of you guys. Okay, very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Boom! Look at this! Yay! Confetti and beautiful cheers all around. And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Swat was the common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Swat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim has returned. Flustered, Mr. Swat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. We're back to where we started. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. As if she's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Oh my God, Larry freaks me out. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. We will never know what he meant by that. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? I was really confused by that. She just pronounced his name wrong. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. You mean Larry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no. I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Oh my God. Doesn't that want you make you cry? Oh my God. Larry. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Excuse me? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt for him? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Okay, my reaction exactly. I do not know what she was talking about. But I'm digging the little statue full on. Whatever the case, check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you were just some chump to her. Huh? Where did you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed the clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel better, a little better. Yeah, in my first playthrough, I accidentally presented the wrong object to him. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in the order to believe, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be both? Shall we be? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? Well, we'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Or, yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And also, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be a promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Who knows what happens? Yes, I want to save. And that, my dear peeps, was chapter 1. So join me tomorrow, chapter 2. Episode 2 will be the Turnabout Sisters. Oh my gosh. This will be awesome, guys. So, I'm actually going to watch more of the anime, right? I'm going to watch more of the anime, see what more I can find out. Because I like how the anime revolves around this game. So it actually can help me out if I'm stuck on a point or something. So, I'll see you guys later.